phone. Doug, you're on the air. Go ahead. We'll try it.
Well, he's from the Northwest, but he succeeded in the South. How about Jim McElwain?
I love him. He's a buddy from college, but he's not big enough for that job, and I think he's great. But I don't think he wants it. I don't think that's his dream job. I think he's going to stay at Colorado State until he gets his dream job, and he's got two of them I know, and that's not one of them. Yeah, you guys are giving me all these. You gave me 32 options. One I like. Cliff
Kingsbury.
Yeah.
Well, you gave us one option. You gave us Bronco Mendenhall,
who I think would be great.
So if we're putting Michigan's list together, we have two names.
That's my point. It's not the job everybody thinks.
So what are you saying? Don't fire Brady Hoke?
No, all I'm saying is these Michigan fans are creating anarchy on campus. You better help this program. You better show up and help this program.
I'm not taking credit for this one. We'll give it to the studio as a collective. What happens when Rex Ryan gets fired?
Look. Yeah, he's an offensive wizard.
Charlie Weiss is available.
I mean, now you're just mocking the process. Charlie Weiss. That's going to go over well at the press conference.
He has a schematic advantage, I believe, was the term he used.
I mean, you know what? I'm done at the top of the hour. I can't handle this show. I can't handle you. If you've fallen behind in your taxes or have received threatening letters from the IRS, take action now. The IRS is cracking down. Not to me personally. The fine organization, and I support all their workers. But if you're struggling, Optima Tax Relief can help. They could garnish a paycheck to the IRS, levy a bank account, take your house, biz. Wow. There's a silver lining, though. It's an official IRS program called the Fresh Start Initiative. Nobody's as qualified to assist you as Optima Tax Relief. Okay? Quick phone call, 800-973-7700. See if you qualify for the Fresh Start Initiative. Optima Tax Relief, A rating, Better Business Bureau, one-of-a-kind money-back guarantee.
You actually have to be showing at the time.
Well, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. Unknowingly bring
Nigel
the
was
disease.
so upset.
Are these like pirates, like yo-ho, when they're...
That such an event was increasingly likely the longer the epidemic rages in West Africa. But Thomas Frieden of the CDC
Head guy. Today should have
he said we're stopping it in its tracks in this country.
It's over.
The bottom line here is that I have no doubt that we will control this importation or this case of Ebola so that it does not spread widely in this country. It's certainly possible, he says, that someone who had contact with this individual could develop Ebola in the coming weeks, but there's no doubt in my mind that we will stop it here.
He's
Close
not
quote.
right. He's not the only one to say that, to take that defensive coordinator position. Dr. Anthony Fauci, who is well known and is the I think recipient of the Nobel Prize in chemistry or medicine or something like that, said essentially the same thing. He said we have everything here in place. We have the means to do this. We have the knowledge to do this. It will not spread. Now, it just bothers me if the caveat is it will not spread widely, because I don't care if it spreads widely as it doesn't spread to me. And I think everybody's right. Doesn't everybody?
Just a little
everyone
chesty.
has these concerns.
Just a little chesty.
It sounds chesty.
Why can they not say, you know what, it's really critical that we stop this thing right now? No one's going to say, well, what are you doing? Or that, you know, it's like it's kind of like Michael Brown and post Katrina. You know,
There's
we
things
got
you
this.
could say to people like,
Did a great
"Don't
job,
you
Brown."
worry, take your temperature every day. Everybody
Yes.
should have a working
No,
thermometer."
nothing to worry about. There's nothing to
Yeah.
see here. We got this. It's over.
Are you
It's done.
afraid?
There are very few institutions in this country in whom I now have confidence. CDC is still one of them.
Still to this point. Kevin, are you afraid?
Not yet. I'm not. I would be more concerned if I were of your age.
Right, because I'm the one I could die.
Yes, you're
But I'm
probably more
most of
vulnerable.
my concern is about the Bay Bridge. So, I mean, I haven't had
And
time.
increasingly the Secret Service.
Yes, I haven't had time to worry about
That
Ebola
could be your
yet.
path to get away from it.
I haven't had time to worry about Ebola yet, though it does look, and I agree with Gary, that the uber confidence in
It's
this,
just
I mean, it's
off-putting.
spreading through an
And hard to
entire
believe.
continent.
Yes.
You know, and then we're sending soldiers. There are a lot of people who I don't know that they signed up for this. And God bless them. God bless them for taking this on. But I don't know
But
that I
panic in this country it could be the worst thing that could happen. So I think I understand the uber confidence.
Right. I mean, keep in mind, Mike Shanahan's not there anymore. The CDC's unshackled and ready to roll.
That's right.
They should be fine.
You're good today, Kev. That's funny stuff.
Tony, a security contractor with a gun and 3 convictions for assault and battery was allowed on an elevator with President Obama during a September 16th
At the
trip to
CDC.
Atlanta.
At CDC.
Yes. Violating Secret Service protocols. Yeah, it happened at the CDC. Obama was not told about the lapse in his security, according to the authorities. The Secret Service Director, Julia Pearson, asked a top agency manager to look into the matter, but did not refer it to the investigative unit that was created to review these violations of protocol and standards.
If I understand this correctly, what I heard today on the radio driving here was that the guy was asked by Secret Service
unruly,
to
wasn't he?
stop shooting videotape of Obama in the elevator, and then they sort of took him off and arrested him and found out.
Well, he refused to stop.
What do you mean you refused to stop?
Yeah, a little unruly.
What you do at that point, if you're the Secret Service, is you whack him under the chin,
Right, hit him
and
in the
knock
throat.
him out.
Hit him in the throat.
That's how that works. I don't get this. I mean, Obama had no idea. No, nobody had any idea. They only found the gun. He's licensed to carry the gun, but he's a guy with a bunch of convictions. It's scary. It's scary. What are you doing?
Shoot him right there in the elevator.
You don't have to shoot him. You just
you whack him in the knee or something.
Take him in.
Look, I think they ought to put a sign on the White House fence. I don't care what the politics of it are. Put a sign on the fence that says, we shoot first, we ask questions
That's
later.
fine.
You go over this fence.
That's
kaboom.
right. That's right. You don't have to shoot him with live. You shoot him with rubber bullets if you want, or something. Shoot him with something that doesn't kill him.
Just shoot him. That's
Unleash
not a
them
deterrent.
hounds.
Huh?
Rubber bullets aren't.
Well, if they bring you down, they are.
Yeah, it'll stop you. Rubber
Stop
bullets
you.
stop you.
Did you
You
ever
know
take a rubber
you know what?
bullet
Hey,
in the side?
it hurts, but it's not.
I'm
not
sure we
fatal.
have police officers that listen to the show. Come to the station.
Yeah.
Let's shoot Kevin with a rubber bullet in the parking lot and see if it stops him.
Nice
If
job.
not, we'll tase him, bro.
Really nice job. Let's sell some cars here. Jim Coleman Automotive. That's where I buy cars. I bought Toyota from them, Infiniti from them, Cadillac from them. You got those three. You've also got Jaguar, Range Rover, Honda, Scion, Kia, along with the three I bought, the Toyota, the Infiniti, and Cadillac. If you buy the Cadillacs, you go to Darrell Landon. I can't vouch for anybody else. I don't know anybody else there. But Jim Coleman Automotive has been here for decades. They have very good service. They have very good cars. My position with them is something, you know, that I've talked about before, that I actually buy stuff there, and I've been very happy with the way I've been treated. I hope that that will be the same for you. So you can look them up at jimcolemanauto.com. That website is jimcolemanauto.com. If you feel you're in the need to get a car at this period in time, just go there. Just try them. If you don't want them, fine. But just give them the opportunity. All right? We will take a break, and we will come back with a PTI preview on Matt Kelleher. I am Tony Kornheiser.
You're listening to the Tony Kornheiser Show on ESPN 980. The Sports Fix with Kevin Sheehan and Tom Libero coming up at noon on ESPN 980.
You might have heard that American employers face the highest tax rate of any major country in the world. And you might think, isn't that their problem? Well, actually, it's our problem. Every dollar spent paying the highest taxes is one that can't be used to strengthen American competitiveness and increase American jobs. Facing the highest taxes means some employers can't upgrade equipment and invest in new technologies to compete against tough foreign competitors. It means that American pension funds, 401ks, and stock portfolios suffer. But instead of updating our outdated tax code, the president is taking unilateral action to penalize companies that have followed the law, even when a majority of voters agree that Congress and the president should work together to fix our broken tax code. America needs comprehensive tax reform today to protect American employers, American jobs, and American investors. Find out what you can do to help at fairreform.com, paid for by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce.
Since 1972, Meineke has helped over 50 million drivers with their car care needs: brakes, AC, tune-ups, oil changes, tires, and more. They do it all. Stop by your Washington, D.C. metro area Meineke Car Care Center today and get up to $140 back on a set of 4 tires. Also, receive a free alignment with your purchase of any 4 tires. Go to Meineke.com today to schedule your appointment at one of the more than 20 Meineke Car Care Centers in the D.C. area. Meineke, total car care.
Global security professional, are you ready for another great season? You're the quarterback and scoring big wins with AFCEA's conferences, professional development, continuing education, technology expos, and thought leadership opportunities. And don't forget, AFCEA has your all-important playbook, Signal Magazine. Make your best play. Go to AFCEA.org today. They are a proud supporter of STEM education, growing the next generation of C4 ISR professionals.
Three Bears Porridge Company, Papa Bear speaking.
Pops, it's me. I just got the best news.
People aren't in love with it. There's, maybe that's Harbaugh's issue. He's real cerebral, Roman. I'm not sure. Does he look the part? Does he act the part? Has he been a head coach? That's all part of it at a school like Michigan.
Wouldn't you feel like a consolation prize, too? Harbaugh's guy. You don't get Harbaugh, you get him. Come on,
like
that wouldn't play well.
Like hiring Kirby Smart at Alabama.
Well, you're not getting Saban.
You're not getting Saban. You're getting... And by the way, Saban runs that defense. Don't kid yourself. Saban's making the call. Chip Kelly's making the calls on that offense. I mean, he just is. I'm sorry. Jonathan, you're in the herd. Go ahead.
Hey, Colin, what about Shiano for the Michigan job?
I like him.
Michigan wanted him when he was at Rutgers. He brought Rutgers, which is one of the worst programs in football history.
I had that this morning. Jonathan, I had 3 guys email me, and I think Greg Schiano's probably your number 1 candidate. He's been a head coach in the NFL. He won at Rutgers, folks. He won at Rutgers, and it's one of the top 10 worst big conference jobs out there. He won at Rutgers. Now, he does rub people the wrong way, but, let's be honest, too. People make mistakes. People learn, right? I mean, if Lane Kiffin gets another head job, you don't think he'd learn from USC to let his coaches coach? Nick Saban, by the way, was at Michigan State for 7 years. They were never as good as Michigan State is now. You don't think Nick Saban improved from Michigan State to LSU to Alabama? Alabama's better than LSU was. LSU was better than Michigan State. So coaches can't improve. Greg Schiano can't make a mistake. Lane Kiffin can't make a mistake. Why can't... That's just like saying if you get fired, you can never learn from your mistakes. I've said this before. I've had 5 jobs in broadcasting. 5. The job that I had the least success in, I learned the most from. Tampa. Because I worked with some really good people, horrible management. And I learned what not to do. So the job that I had the least success in is why I'm here today. Not the good jobs. I got content with those. I worked with smart people. I didn't have to work as hard. In Tampa, I had to work like crazy because I wasn't surrounded by the kind of talent I was in the other places. I didn't have the kind of management and support I had at the other places. So, people learn. People get better. Tim, you're in the herd. Go ahead, bud.
Yeah, Colin, calling from Michigan, and a lot of local talk here has been about how wildly out of proportion fans' expectations are for Michigan. They were clamoring for Lloyd Carr's firing. He won them a national championship just because he had a 4-loss season. And now, people know that they can't recruit like they once did, and now they're trying to find the next Brian Kelly with these last 2 hires, but you know what?
Tim, every fan base is delusional. I mean, seriously, I've never met a fan base who's not somewhat delusional. Fans' expectations are never aligned with the truth. They're really not. I mean, Alabama's got high standards and they win a lot, but Alabama's had long stretches, so has Oklahoma and USC, where they just weren't that relevant. I mean, it's so everybody's got champagne dreams, and most people have a beer budget. So I don't think you can't blame Michigan fans for having some delusion. All fans do. I will say this about Michigan, though. Academically, pretty good. You can't get JC guys in there. You can't. You can get guys into LSU. They're not getting into Michigan. Michigan's the UCLA job. UCLA is pretty tough. It's an international university. And Michigan's got a law school, medical center. It is tough. A lot of kids don't qualify, and a lot of kids just don't fit socially. The kid with that, the story we read earlier at CNN about the 3rd grade reading level at North Carolina, that kid doesn't work at Michigan. Michigan is academically tough. It's a socially very liberal town. It is a big boy school, and they don't tolerate a bunch of junk. You get in trouble, you know what I mean? It's not the easiest place in the world to win. It's like UCLA football. How many national titles do they have? It's a public university at UCLA. So all your salaries for all your coaches are public. USC's private. They can pay their coordinators $1 million. None of your business. UCLA's got to say, here's what we're paying them, Regents. Are you okay with it? That's why USC staff is generally higher paid than UCLA. UCLA is a tougher job than USC. USC's built to win. UCLA's is built to compete. So there are more roadblocks. Michigan's not LSU. There's more roadblocks. Drew Bledsoe now.
Welcome to Recipe, riding along with Carl, who owns his own plumbing company.
Plumbing, heating, and gas company.
Can't just be one thing. That's why Progressive offers commercial auto insurance that saves you money. Discounts like state driver, business experience, and paid in full. It's also why I am.
You whittled me a toilet? I love it. Thanks, Lou.
It's absurd.
Oh. Discounts to save your business money. Visit Progressive.com to learn more. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. We're up on monitoring this AT&T macro site to make sure people have full access. And with the USDA Smart Snacks and School Nutrition Guidelines starting and banning junk food in schools, the demand for fresh, healthy snacks is only getting bigger. Fresh Healthy Vending has identified prime vending machine locations in this area, and we place your machines for you so you can capitalize on the huge demand for healthy organic snacks on the go. Ready to grab your share of this booming industry? Visit ReadyForFresh.com today and enter code 1515 for free owner information. Locations in this area are filling up fast, so visit ReadyForFresh.com, special code 1515.
It's an intense adrenaline rush. Use the fun detector behind the enemy, secure flight lines and valuable munitions, call in enemy airstrikes, rescue a downed pilot, or save victims of a natural disaster. You're part of an elite team and among the most highly trained in the U.S. Armed Forces. You're an Air Force Special Operations Airman, and it's not science fiction. It's what we do every day. Push yourself to the limit. Call 1-800-423-USAF.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Huge savings at Joseph A. Bank. Buy one suit or sport coat at regular price. Get 3 more of equal or lesser value free. An incredible selection of suits and sport coats. Traditional fit and slim fit. Buy one, get 3 free. That's 4 for the price of 1. Plus a huge selection of shirts, ties, pants, and sweaters are buy one at regular price. Get one of equal or lesser value free. Mix and match. Office wear and casual wear to fit your style. Buy one, get one free. The best new fall looks are on sale and in stores now. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, only at Joseph A. Bank.
30 locations: Gaithersburg, Fredericksburg, Bowie, Frederick, Pentagon City, Waldorf, Marketplace, Gainesville, and in Franklin Tower on 14th and I.
Chipotle's simple way to make the best chicken burrito bowl ever. First, acquire culinary knowledge through extensive training. Next, grill the best chicken ever. Now put the best chicken ever in a burrito bowl. Simple. Chipotle Mexican Grill.
The longest-running intersectional rivalry of the nation comes to FedEx Field on Saturday, November 1st. It's the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame taking on the Midshipmen of Navy, a matchup that started in 1927 and has continued every year since. Both teams will be sporting their new Under Armour uniforms, and expectations are high. This game will be special. Notre Dame and Navy at FedEx Field Saturday night, November 1st. Kickoff 8 p.m. Seats are still available, but going fast. Buy today at Ticketmaster.com or in person at the Redskins ticket office.
Getting married? Visit Mervis Diamond Importers. With most wedding bands waiting for you, nobody beats Mervis. That's why Channel 9 names Mervis best for wedding rings. Mervis Diamond Importers. Financing is available. Go to mervisdiamonds.com or call 1-800-HER-LOVE.
The postseason plays here. Swing out. Jack down the left field line. That is long gone. Brought to you by your Washington metro area Meineke Car Care Centers and by Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings Beer Sports. I'm here at Bonefish Grill celebrating the success of their new menu. We knew it was going to be big, but who knew it would be this big? Word on the street is the new menu is bigger than big. It's super duper uber B-I-G. With so many fresh choices and innovative flavors, no wonder it's getting rave reviews. Lots